Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me here on my channel. I have a fun crafting project to show you that I've put together. I've called it a floating multi-pocket insert. So there are a few tuck pockets in here for you to tuck a few of your paper goodies. It's a great little floating pocket to tuck inside your journal or in your planner or your organizer, and it's just somewhere where you can put your note cards, your receipts, or just some of your bits and pieces of papers and stickers that you want to store, and then you can tuck them in between your pages, or you can just leave it and just use this as a pocket to store your ephemera pieces or die cuts, or add some of your paper goodies for a crafty friend, or just somewhere to store whatever you like. You can add a gift card in here. You can add tea bag sachets and send one of these floating pockets to for someone as a Happy Mail gift idea. Also a great packaging way as well. So it's really just a simple one sheet wonder project. I'm going to show you what I've got in here so you could see what I've got inside to give you an idea. I just think it's really fun. So there is a little front tuck pocket here in the front where I've placed a couple of these bits and pieces that I have in one of my embellishment trays. I have like a little tray of little tags that cut parts and little tiny embellishments that I haven't finished, or just that I just put a few little bits and pieces together and then somewhere to tuck them in the pockets. This is using a toothpick and a heart punched, and I punched out 2 hearts and backed them and then just glue them in between the toothpick and create a little banner there. And this is a cut apart, and this is another embellishment that I made a while back using a longer sort of a pick, and I made it into like a pinwheel and using one of my die cuts to back that on, and some little paper strip banners. I layered that, added some crochet string and some beads, and it makes a great gift as well, and a great way to, you can use this in front of a journal and tuck that in and embellish the front. So that's just another little way to add a little gift like that, and it just really decorates your pocket instantly. And then there you have your 2 little tuck pockets here. Then on the side is another pocket where I placed one of my mini file tabs that I've made, and one of these little vellum pockets that I also had done a tutorial. I made a larger size and this size, and then at the back is another pocket here. So there's a pocket there and a vellum pocket in the front. So this is a cute little tiny one, just using your paper stash, really easy to put together, and you don't get to see the glue on the vellum. So I'll put that tutorial down below if you want to see how I made these vellum pockets. We have another side pocket here at the back. This is another cut apart from a 2x2 paper, and I just cut the 2 of these that are joined together and then just fold that in half to create like a little booklet. So this is a great way to add something like this for Happy Mail, and then your recipient can write all of their little bits and pieces. And I didn't decorate the booklet, but I just wanted to show you what you can fit in there. You can fit in there, and the pockets are deep enough as well. So, and you can keep adding anything that's wider, so it's fine. It'll still tuck inside. And we have another side pocket here at the back, and another cut apart that I've just placed in there just so you could see. This is like a more larger and a wider size piece that you can fit. You can fit a slim journal in here if you wanted to. And then I decorated the side here with a little tab with the leftover piece and added a little word sentiment dangle. And I just thought that's a great way to have this piece on the end, and it's somewhere where you can add some little dangles. You can decorate this. You can add a little label here if you wanted to. You can even have the pocket this way. So if you don't want it this way, you can have it this way and have your side pocket go in that way. and then you have your pockets on the top this way. So you can have it like that, and then you can make a few of these and then have your file tab anywhere you like along the back, on the side or in the middle or on this side, and then you can have them like as a file organizing way where you can use these to store all of your die cuts and group them together, or your ephemera pieces, and then you can label each one and what's inside each of the pockets. So that's another great way you can do that. Another way you can use this is if you wanted to add this into your organizer that have the binder ring clips that open up in the middle. You can punch a couple of holes in line with your binder rings and punch a hole where they need to slide in, and then you punch, say you punch a hole there and you punch another one just along here somewhere, and then you can slide this inside your binder ring planners, and then you've got this as a pocket page. The only thing is you will lose a little bit of space in here, because if you need to punch a hole on this side, you will lose a little bit of space there, but it's still enough room to add some little strips of your word sentiments or washi tape samples. So that's another way you could use these and have a few of these and make it into like a album, booklet album of sort. So there's just a couple of ideas for you where you could decide how you would like to organize your bits and pieces. And I'm going to show you how easily it is you can make these. I just put these away. And I use double-sided paper only because you can see the different patterns. But you can use single-sided paper. Just this part here will be white. And then this part here, you can flip this part around and then you'll have the same image as what's here. So it'll all look the same, just in a different, the patterns will be different. So you can use single-sided paper. There's nothing wrong with that. And you can also just decorate the white part and add your paper scraps to cover the white part of the paper. So there's always ways you could change that up. Right, I'm just going to put this back and let's go ahead and I'll show you how fun it is to make this. I didn't glue this down properly, so I might fix that up later. All right, so you'll need a piece of your double-sided paper or single-sided paper, and you're just going to have it at 6 inches by 12 inches. So if you're using a 12 by 12 paper, you can make 2 of these pockets. So you can keep one for yourself, one for your Happy Mail friend, or you've got 2 for yourself to stack together. So just simply a 6 inch by 12 inch. And we're just going to do a couple of score lines. So this is going to be the front part, which is going to be this part here. So I'm going to have my front facing down. I like to have it facing down so you can see the score lines better. So we're going to line your paper on the 6 inch side, and we're going to score at 2 inches all the way down. Sorry, I've got something stuck in here. So, sorry, I just got 2 inches all the way down. I need to clean my scoreboard. And then you're going to turn it around to the right side. And then on the 12 inch side, we're going to score at 5 1/4 of an inch and 10 1/2 inches. And that's all for the scoring. Now, I do hope you can see the score lines here. I'm hoping. You're going to have on this side a piece up here. We are going to, just trying to find the score. So there is like a long piece here. We're going to remove that piece, and we're going to remove this corner piece down here. I really hope you can see the score lines, but once I cut it, you'll see. Let me fold it so you can see where the score line is. One there, and we have one on this side. I'm just going to fold it down so you can see. I hope that will be easy for you. So I'm going to remove this little piece. We'll do this one first so it makes it easy. I can't even see the score lines myself because of the lighting here is not that good today. So I'm going to remove that piece. Okay, so we've done that, and then we're going to move up to this top one. We're going to remove this panel here, and then you'll have this panel here, and that's going to stay. So let me see where the score lines are. And then I'm just going to cut along that score line. I could have picked a better paper, that would have been easy to see. And then I've got the sun that's passing through the tree. I've got a large tree. I've got some trees here beside my, well, not just down our yard, and they're like gum trees, and so they're swaying quite heavily, and the sun sort of keeps coming and going, so you may get a bit of that coming through the video. So I didn't cut a straight line, but because I couldn't see the score line, but that is how it's going to look. So that was the piece that's up there, and that was the piece that was down here. So they're the two pieces we're going to remove. Look at that line, it's a bit crooked. So this piece here, we're going to fold this in for now. Fold that in. And then what you want to do here, you want to cut up to that corner in line with that, up where that score line is. So we're just going to cut as straight as you can and stop there. So that's how you want that. And then we will remove this piece here where that score line is, wherever I can find it, which is just there. So we're going to remove this piece. This is such a hard paper to see, the score line. Must be the red colour, I don't know. So I'm not cutting straight because I can't see the score line. And so now we have that piece, so we can remove that. And all we're going to do now, we're going to assemble it. We're going to bring this piece, and that's going to go to the back. And I'm just going to fold that down where that score line is. And then this piece here will lift this up to the front, and then that's how that will look. I'm just going to grab my bone folder. And if it sort of catches a little bit here and it's sort of not sitting flat, you can just remove a little bit of this out. So what I might do is I might just angle cut just a little bit. I'm just going to give it a little bit of an angle cut like that, just to make it easy. So I've got that now. So what you'll have is you'll have that part that was folded back, that was in the front, and then that goes on in the front of that. So then you'll have that pocket here, which is this pocket. That's this one here. And now we have this piece, and this is the piece that's going to go on the inside like that. So that's going to give us that other pocket at the back. So we can do that. And we've got these two pieces. One will be for the little tab that's going to go on that side, and then the other piece is going to be the one for the front pocket. But I'm just going to see which one was the one that I've cut. I think it's that one. Doesn't really matter because we're going to trim it down anyway. So I'm going to go that way because it's double-sided. So we've got another pattern facing the other way. So let's assemble it. So you've got the idea of how it looks like. I'm going to corner around these two corners first, just to decorate the corners and this one piece here. So if you want to do that, you can go ahead and do that as well. So I'm going to start with this piece first. I'm going to corner around that corner, and I'm going to corner around this top one. one corner of this one, so it's the right side, so it just looks neat and nice. And now, so that's going to go like that. And if you would like, you can also create a notch here. If you want to create a notch, just grab your circle punch and you can do that first. You can place it wherever you like if you want to decorate that. I'm just thinking maybe I might do that. I won't worry about it because my paper punch is on the other side of my room. I'm going to now lift this up and glue along this side and the bottom, and that will complete the back pocket. Just a thin strip of bit of glue. I don't really like using the double-sided tape. I find that it catches onto your papers when you slide them in, and it just takes up a lot of the room of the pocket too. So I just like to use the glue because it gives you time to move it around and adjust your papers as well. So we should now have that pocket all done once it's glued. And we'll now add this piece, and it's going to get placed in there. So to do that, I'm going to first glue up the top there and down the bottom here. And we're going to glue the back of this side. So on that side and this side. And you're just going to lay down, and you just decide how far you want this piece to go, further up here or further down. You just adjust it to where you like. I'm just going to place mine here, so I'm happy with that. And now that will give me 2 pockets on the front, 2 side pockets. That's all nicely glued. Now we've got these 2 pieces. I think they're actually the same size, I think so. You're going to just take one, and that's going to be placed on the top, and it's going to be glued exactly the same way we've done this one. So I'm going to bring this piece down and add glue to these 2 sides. And this one. And this piece may be a little bit longer, and then we can just trim off the excess piece out. So I'm just going to do the same and just place that where I like, up there. And you can create your notches too if you want. Do that first before you glue it, if you want to add a couple of little notches there to decorate that. Actually, I should have corner rounded this one. I'm just going to quickly corner around that, just so that it all looks the same. That looks better now. So that should give me a pocket there, a pocket there, pocket there, pocket there, and the back. And all we do next is you've got this piece. You can just fold it which way you like. I'll fold it this way. And I did trim this piece down along here because I thought it was a little bit too much, but I may just leave that. So I just fold that, and I'll do the same and corner around these 2 corners at the fold, just like that. I'm going to now glue the inside, and you can place this wherever you like. You don't have to use this if you don't want to, if you don't want to have this piece. I just didn't want to waste any of the papers, so why not just add that here to finish it off. I might just place that there. And how is that? How easy is that? It's all done. Now you can have fun adding your bits and pieces, decorating the parts that you want to decorate. And there you have yourself a nice floating multi-pocket insert, and have fun adding what you like in there. So I hope this was a fun tutorial for you. I enjoyed making this. I hope you also have a go at making one, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.